Hi there. Today we will talk about the inheritance and downcasting is an important subject in the inheritance. So, with the lecture slide is there's an example on the two classes. We have point and circle. Point is the parent class and the circle is the child class. So, circle inherits two things from the parent class, which is x and y, and add this one of his features, which is radius r. So there are two different classes. There is a relation between them. So you can see that point and circle. Okay. So let's go to the NetBeans example. So we have the parent class, which is point. Here we can see it has two instance variables, which is x and y. So it's private. So we're gonna set them using constructor public point. So this x equals to x and y equals to y. And override this is polymorphism. Okay, fism. Just note that the toString is a polymorphism technique. So we have public string to string. We override it. Return the class point. Just indicates that we are inside the class point. Whenever we call this toString, you can see it will print class point, then x and y. So we have class circle, which is extend this point. So it's a relationship is available here. So circle is a point. We can say that circle is a point right now. And it has a private double radius, okay, which is radius. Inside the public constructor, we will set the r, integer x, and integer y. So through this line of code, we will call the superclasses constructor. Note that it will call this one. Why we call this one? Because we want to set the x and y. It is the point, 2 pointers, and after that we want to set the radius. Note that this should be the first line. Okay. Then again we will do the polymorphism, public string to string. Okay, we will just indicate that we are inside the circle class, and the radius is this dot r. Also, we want to print out the x and y, so we will call the super dot toString. Okay, that's the inheritance and polymorphism technique. Okay, let's go back to the inheritance one. So we will create point references, point reference and p. Also class, we will create two references of class circle reference and c. We create an object of type point and put it inside the point, this one. We will create another object of type circle and we will put it inside the circle. Okay. So if you're going to print p, it will show you only 2 pointers. If you're going to print c, which is circle, it will show you radius and x and y. What we are doing, the lecturer, the teacher did that. Okay, we have this variable here, it's empty. We'll put the c inside it. Okay, it is the same as point ref equals to new circle. These two lines actually are the same. Okay, we don't have just see the meaning of it. Okay, so now the point, which is the pointer, it is assigned to the circle. Why? Because it is a parent of and the child. So we can say this circle is a point reference, or we can say that this point reference holds the reference to the circle. Why we can say that? For example, my name is Azad Umar. So if someone say Azad Umar, I'll say yes. Someone says Umar, Mr. Umar, I will say yes. Okay, because I know that the Umar, my father's name, is referencing to me. They are referencing to me. So this line means that this point reference holds the circle. Okay, so we want to print something out. Point reference dot to string. So if it is point, actually it will print as only 2 pointers. So, but if it is circle, it will print 3 pointers. So let's run it. Let's try it. I'm sure that you'll see a circle. Yeah, class circle, and r equals 2 points class point also. It will call the class point. We talked about that. So now this is called an upcasting. Okay. So now we have to convert the point reference back to the circle. So what we do, we will just convert it. I think there's electric cut. Okay, no problem. So we say that the circle reference equals to circle point reference. Through this line of code, this is called downcasting. So now circle reference holds the reference to point reference, but this one we have to downcast it. Okay. So now we have to circle reference. We have to print it, and let's run it. We'll see that it is the same result as the pointer reference. You see, it will tell you the same result. One of the problems is this downcasting causes another problem at runtime. So we have runtime, maybe we will face a runtime issue. So instead of doing this, we have to create a if else. We have to be sure this point reference is instance of the circle class. So through this line of code, we will be sure that the circle reference or the point reference, anything we put it inside here, is of type of circle actually. Why? It's the same as we say integer a equals 0. Okay, and we say integer b equals to a. So b is equal to 0 actually. Okay, we didn't put 0 inside b, but we put a. So a equals 0 and b equals to a, so b equals 0. Okay, else we say that sorry, it is not circle. It is circle. Okay, so we will print that out, and let's see. This pointer reference is instance of circle. What is the answer? Yes, it is circle. What about if you change it to p? What is p? We say p holds an object of class point. So this point, this p, it's not a circle. So let's run it. This time it will tell us, sorry, no, it is not a circle. Sorry, it's not a circle. Let's just comment this line so there's no confusion part here. Okay, so what we learned from here, that every time you put a child inside a parent, so if you want to convert it back, you have to create an if else statement, and the type of if else statement, this syntax is like that. P instance of circle class, we will downcast it using the brackets and the downcasting procedure. Okay, I hope I explained something to you, and